Woo! The power has been with you all along. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Trey Michael, and this is another segment of Applied Consciousness. I had to step out in the backyard, man. It's beautiful out here with trees. So if I can give you a little camera view of it. Plenty of trees, man. Beautiful little tree right here. I'm just out trying to breathe in some of this good oxygen, man. And I wanted to talk to you guys and ladies about something that I've been dealing with. Something that I've been dealing with strongly. And it's, how do I live amongst the world, be around the world, and at the same time still focus on my personal legend? Now, this one I have to show you, so just take a walk with me through the home, because it's a photo that I looked at that my wife put up on the wall in our bedroom. And this photo is what I strive for. But now, for you to be spiritual or to be a higher version of yourself and not to be able to help humanity is a waste of time. You're not here to learn duality. You're here to balance duality. So I'm gonna take a little walk. Say hey to Starla. Hey there, baby.
What's up?
And I've been so focused on my business and focused on how to help others through my business that it seems like I've lost track or lost focus to some of the things that I've aspired for. One of those things is to be in a tranquil spot, to be in a place of peaceful harmonious peace, right? And I just had to share this photo with you guys and ladies. It's this photo here. It's this photo of, let me see if I can cut this. There we go. You can probably see it a little bit better. Right? It's a lady, or it's a gentleman, I'm not sure. I can just see the long hair from the back. At peace with the moon, at peace with nature. And I'm having some of the most difficult times right now being able to focus on, hey man, Intuit went down today and all of my employees needed to be paid. And I had to go struggle with dealing with the things of the world. And I, like you, we're fighting this battle every day. And it's actually, I think, the reason that we're here on planet Earth. I think we're here to learn duality. This is why we're on a plane that has negativity. This is why we're on a plane that has bad actors. This is why we started out going through the process first by going through your dark night of the soul. You had to feel all of the energy of the negative world, which propelled you to the positive world, right? And then you become the alchemist, and it's because you've mastered both realities. You've mastered the positivity, you've mastered the negativity, and this is where I'm at. I'm at the level of alchemy. I haven't made it to the wizard where I can snap my fingers and I swap my realities. I'm having to cope with them. I'm having to be able to take a moment out from my reality and sit here in nature, or sit here with the trees, or sit here with my wife and just sit by the fire. It's I know this one's a little different. I usually come with the answer. I'm giving you the human portion of myself. I'm showing you that even I baffle myself, or even I struggle with trying to get back to that peaceful, tranquil spot in my life. Because listen, it's so easy if I just cut off ties from everything and I was just to go in the mountains with just me and my kids. Of course, I could live in harmony with nature. But I'm having to learn to balance both. And I know if you've been on your journey for a while, it's the same process that you're dealing with. how to stay in peace and go amongst the employees who might not be living peaceful lives, how to go out into this sick society that we live in and still be the peace or the light of the world. Now, I'm going to achieve that, but it's a process. It's the journey. It's not a race. It's a marathon. And one thing that I've done, and it's feeling better now, is sometimes I get on these YouTube channels or my podcast, and a lot of times you all might be thinking that I'm making these for you. I'm actually making these for me. I'm just sharing my experience because I'm on the same process. I am on the same journey that you're on. But I do want to say this. This is one thing that I pride myself on, and I hope that you hold this attribute as something that you'll pride yourself on. Regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the situations, regardless of the so-called obstacle that I know is just going to help me elevate to a higher level of consciousness, whichever these are, I refuse to give up. I refuse to give up. I will achieve my personal legend. And I just want to show the human part of me, you all. I want to show you that, hey, even Trey goes through things that's baffling him. I'm trying to balance being my best version while having to live into a world that sometimes is not going the way that you want it to go. Being around some of the people that you kind of just rather not be around. But how can you build an empire with human beings if you can't take the positive human beings and the negative human beings? The true alchemists of the world will look at all things as one, as I speak to you on this YouTube channel all the time. But it is not an easy process. It's something that you have to endure. It's something that I must go through. And if I go through them enough times, eventually, I will achieve that. And I will be able to go into any parts of the world, around any circumstances, around any situations or frequencies, and be able to still be like the poster, at peace with everything around me. I just wanted to share this with you all today. We have to, on this journey, learn to still hold our light and be the peace, and have that peace within ourselves, regardless of what's going on around us. Yeah, it's easy to be outside right now, out here, and be at peace. But it's a little bit more difficult until you've become the alchemist to do it around other people who are not trying to live in peace. I just wanted to share this with you. Again, I'm going to call this my human side. And I'm dealing with this now. I mean, I just had my wife just say, baby, man, like, are you okay? Are you having a crisis here? I'm like, yeah, I'm having a little crisis. And I'm okay with that, because me expressing my emotion is energy in motion. I don't want the energy to stay stagnant. I want to let it move. I want to express out to the universe. Universe, I'm dealing with this. I so badly want to walk away from all of this money and carnal things, but I am learning alchemy to balance both, to be a master of the spiritual realm and a master of the physical realm, because all is one, and I am going to achieve it. And I, just like you, are going through things. I'll see you on the next video. Live, love, and laugh. And see how the wind wants to blow for me? I hear you. Namaste, namaste, namaste. A book to read. A book to listen to on Audibles. This makes me think of this wind is calling it the Levanta. Is a book called The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. The Alchemist describes exactly the same circumstances and situations that you and I are both going through. Just all I have to ask you is, if you read the book or listen to it, please don't be the crystal merchant. And please don't be the baker. Be the alchemist. Peace.